Okay, so Anila, this is an example for you first. I may say a statement or I may ask a question from you in which you can reply with any kind of sentence, but it should also have the phrase. And it could be any of the 10 phrases that we talked about yesterday. Have you gone through those phrases again?
Yes, ma'am. I read in the morning.
Okay, so we'll practice them here. So, for example, if someone is saying what I say, it's not if believe, it should be I believe. Sorry, it's a typo mistake. So, I believe that if we don't practice speaking English regularly, we might struggle with fluency.
Mhm.
So, in the answer, you may say, yeah, that makes sense. Like someone is getting the point that I'm saying. So, you can put any phrase that matches here. It's up to you, but it should have a proper connection with the context, right? So, this going to be the
Okay.
ways. Did you get this?
Yes, ma'am. I got your point.
Okay. So now if I ask you, like, do you think humans will live on Mars in the next 50 years? What can you respond with?
Mm, I haven't thought about that, but I would like to thought now.
Yeah, think about that now, right? Good. So, yeah, that's a good way too. You can do say that. Or you can also say, well, when you say that, I will think about it now, or I can't think about it right now. Don't say, what did you say? Thought about it right now. If you talk about right now, okay, they don't say thought. For right now, say think. So if it's past, then you can say thought, right? So I haven't thought about that, but I can think about that right now. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Good. Now the next one, if I say to you, English spelling is confusing. For example, though and throw are spelled differently but sound similar.
Laptop karo. Ma'am, can you repeat? Sorry.
As I'm discussing something with you, I'm telling my feelings to you, right? I'm conveying them to you, and I talk about English. I say that, well, English speaking is confusing. Like for example, though and throw are spelled differently but it sounds similar. How would you respond?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, very good.
It's
You
good.
good. You applied that correctly. Okay, this one is repeated. What about this one? If I ask you, should we have the next class at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m.?
Mm, I'm not sure. Let me get back to you.
Yeah, let me get back on that. Yeah, that's also good. You can also say that it's up to you.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. This was this was suitable answer. I
Yeah,
think it's up to you.
your one is good too. That also works. Obviously, it's an informal situation. You can go with anything that fits, but this one is like more suitable.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, now I'm saying, well, I made a small mistake while speaking English. Should I feel embarrassed?
Don't worry. It's not a big deal.
Great, great. That's good. Okay, now let's imagine a situation you're doing shopping and I'm there and I come up to you and I say, can I help you find something?
I'm just looking. Thanks.
Good. Okay. Now, if I ask you, if you could have a dinner with any famous person, who would it be?
Um, I'm not sure. Let me get back to
Yeah,
you. No. Sorry.
you can say
मैंने
that.
सोचा कि वैसे मैं कौन करूँगी I haven't thought about that.
Yeah, that's more suitable. I haven't thought about that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If I say, well, using English in daily life, even in small ways, helps improve fluency. Don't you agree?
Um, I'm not sure to be honest.
um you can say that too, but well, if we talk about logically, if we talk more about logically, and if you really understand what I'm saying, and you know that in reality when we practice English even in small steps daily, you know that it does improve fluency, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So in that case you can see, oh yes, I see what you mean.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
I got your point.
Your one was also like okay, but it feels, if you know observe it closely, it feels that you didn't really get the point what I asked you, because everyone I think agrees that yes, practicing English daily does, and even in small steps, does improve fluency, right? Okay, so if I ask you, can you tell me five synonyms for the word happy? If I like, look, I'm asking you, right? So can you tell me five
Okay, ma'am.
synonyms for the word happy right
So,
now? You don't have to answer with synonyms. You can even avoid the question with a phrase that fits here.
okay, okay, ma'am. I'd rather not stay.
Yeah. But this, when I'm asking you related to something, educational, and even though you use a phrase, which I told you before that it's good to not feel rude. But when you're gonna apply in this question, in the answer of this question, it feels rude because I'm asking you an educational question, like maybe as a teacher, as a tutor, and instead of saying I rather not say, it's like you're saying मैं नहीं बताऊंगी, right? Instead you should say like I'll get back to you on that, right? I'll get back to you on that, right?
There's some problem in
Did you get my point?
I think there is breaking network.
Should I say again?
Mm, no, ma'am. I heard little bit and I understood. Don't worry.
Yeah, well, I can say that again. Like you can say that instead of saying that I rather not say, it's kind. When you say I
Hmm.
rather not say in the answer to this, it kind of feels rude because it's a teacher or tutor or someone like asking you a question. So if you don't know the answer, you can politely go with the phrase, I don't really know, but I will get back on that. I will get back to you on that. So you can say this instead of saying
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
rather not say, because when in this situation when you say I rather not say, it feels you're saying मैं नहीं बताऊंगी, so it feels rude.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
I got you.
although some phrases that I'd rather not say, this phrase is a polite, it comes in the polite way, but it also depends on the situation, in which situation you use. Maybe you use it in the wrong situation and it gives the impolite impression, so you have to also look on the situation. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
so if I ask you, what's your biggest secret?
I'd rather not say.
Now, yeah, that's here would seem more polite because that's good. Now you've got the
Mm.
situation and the context.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, why am I repeating these slides here? Okay, so we've done with the